Hi guys, today we're going to be taking a look at a pair of pants from the South Korean Marine Corps. Now this camouflage pattern is, most frequently referred to as WAVEPAT, or at least that's what I've seen it referred to most. It doesn't have like a standard name like Granite B does for the rest of the South Korean Armed Forces. But basically this pair was produced in 2018 according to the tag, and to me the material seems like it's a lighter summer weather rather than winter weather pair. And as you can see from the waist and the length, the legs, it's pretty wide and pretty long. So this is a pretty large pair of pants. So let's get into it. We'll start at the waist. We can see here we've got a little bit of embroidery, most likely a name. We got a button here, single button, and it does have a bit of camouflage itself, so it doesn't stick out. But before we get into that, I'd actually just like to backtrack a little bit and talk about the pattern itself. Now I mentioned it before. It is WAVEPAT. However, I didn't really cover too much about the colors or anything like that. Basically, this and Granite B were both introduced in 2010, if I remember correctly, and they're currently issued today. So this is for the Marine Corps, and then Granite B is for the Armed Forces. Recently, the Navy adopted its own pixelated pattern. Basically, what you got here, you got four colors. You got a black, olive green, a like white pinkish color, and then a light tan color. Pretty cool. And then what you also see here is the Marine Corps logo, and then it's also repeated in the pattern itself right here, and then right here. So you get some repetitions of that, which is interesting. But then what's more interesting is the way that the colors and the shapes interact. You can see here you got like these lines and these swirls. So to me, it really does look more like kind of like a rock. If you cut the inside of a rock, you'll see the veins. Kind of reminds me of that, and it's really cool. But you can see here again, the different colors and the lines interact, repeated up there, and then sometimes the lines of black are bigger. Very cool. But anyway, back to the waist. We got here the button. And then for the fly, we have a zipper. So you can unzip this and see the inside, where we have some extra buttons on the first set of pockets. So for here, we do have a set of right and left pockets, which are very deep, because if you zoom out here, you can see my hands all the way in there. And it's like, wow, that's a lot of pocket. It's a lot of pocket space. And then another pocket right here. And then so if you fold it inside, you can see how big this first pocket is right there. And this other pocket right here. And then these are the back pockets. We'll get to that later when we flip it over. But while we're here, we might as well just check out the tag, which is on the back pocket. We'll move over here so we can see it better. And you'll see the year of production, 2018, 12 December. Some sizing information here, 95, 173. So, the width and then the length in centimeters, I believe. And then we have here the washing instructions, or not the washing instructions, the material construction, so probably 65 polyester, 35% cotton, something like that. These are the washing instructions right here. Don't iron it. It's supposed to be washed at cold, 30 degrees Celsius, etc. You can look up an international chart to get all that information. But overall, very detailed. And it's still not faded, so you can see what it is, which is cool, because some of the older ones are pretty faded. They've been through the washer quite a bit by now. But yeah, let's make our way down. And you'll see on the right leg here, we've got a pocket, which does happen to be pleated. You can see the fabric here. And then we've got these two buttons to open and close. Little slit here. Open it up. Fit my whole hand in there. Very big pocket. So, very utilitarian. And then the same thing for the left leg. Got these buttons. The pleated fabric, one pleat, I believe. No, two pleats. 1, 2, and that's it. So that's pretty cool. And then another feature that we find that I think is interesting is around the knee pads. There's kind of a pleat right here, kind of like a, not reinforced because it's the same piece of fabric. However, it is, sewn in on itself twice, one on here, one on here. So it is kind of a little pleated, I guess, to give it a little bit more bagginess. This is probably in case you're wearing knee pads over it, so it's not too tight. That's what my prediction is. And then as you can see here, this particular piece has had a few holes which have been patched, so that's pretty cool. Pretty common area for that to happen. And then there's the same thing on the other side. As you can see here, a little bit of extra fabric. Once we get down to the pant legs, you see the cinch for blousing your boots. It's right here, so just a little plastic piece. You can push it down like here to cinch it up. So makes it easy to blouse your boots. And this is a feature shared with the Granite B pants. I'm pretty sure they're like almost the same in terms of the cut. The only difference being the camouflage pattern. And also, there's some differences. There's snow pants and, summer pants for very light pants, and then like all weather pants for just regular weather. And yeah, same thing for here. So just let's flip it around, see what's on the back. We'll see the back pockets. And I just noticed there's some more. Oh, no, that's just the back side of the front embroidery. So for the back pockets here, we have two. And as you can see, instead of buttons, they have Velcro. And these are also, with the trend, very large pockets, very utilitarian. You can take the fabric out like that if you want to just get an idea. Same thing here. Very, very interesting. Oh, looks like there's some information here. Huh. 2201. Huh. Yeah, not sure what this is about. But there you go. Some more numbers. What do they mean? Nothing on this side. So yeah, just those two pockets in the back, and then obviously the side pockets are starting to come around a little bit, which is pretty cool. And then you see the belt loops here, pretty thin, pretty much just like a regular belt. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too complicated or fancy. Some pretty standard features for a modern pair of issued pants. Yeah, very cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are pretty easy to find, like most other South Korean surplus. If you have international connection, someone who knows where to find this stuff, like I mentioned before, very prominent in certain countries. But yeah, you can also find sellers from like Thailand who sell like a bunch of surplus, but basically the only catch is that the shipping is going to be like $38. I've seen them a lot on eBay. They'll have pretty cool uniforms, and they'll try to sell them direct to like American consumers on that market, but the prices are pretty okay. But then you have to pay like almost $40 in shipping to ship it from Thailand. So if you did want to do this on your own, I definitely recommend contacting someone in the country who's willing to, buy a bunch of stuff on your behalf. You pay them, you compensate them, and then you have them ship it to you. But I feel like that's not going to be very common, because most of those people are going to want to sell it on their own instead of having you pay them a finder's fee, like a small finder's fee. I was very fortunate. The individual who I purchased this from, I only paid them a very small finder's fee, so they weren't making a ton of money, but they weren't doing it for that. Anyway, hope you guys had a great day. Please, just have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe and comment if you found it was worth your time. Thank you.